defense. It can be hard work working on your defense, but defense absolutely wins games. We've got a few different drills that you can work on individually, or some of them you can add in a partner just to make it a little bit different. To start off with, we're just going to go over the defensive position. Chris right now isn't in a very good defensive position, but let's get him into a good defensive position. There we go. So Chris is nice and low, he's got his feet about shoulder width apart, getting nice and low, so he's a lot more on balance. He's got his hands out, so there's different places you can put your hands. Some will say up and out to the side, so to stop the shot and to stop the pass. If they're not in a shooting range, you don't need your hand up there, you can have both hands out to the side, have an active hands, or sometimes you might have your hands even lower if you're looking to get a good steal out of that as well, but as long as you've got your hands out. Then one of the biggest things for defense is that you're on the ball with your feet, so you're always on your toes, ready to move, so that wherever your player goes, you can move quickly and react with them. So that's our key things for looking out for our stats. So to practice this a little bit, most of you will be familiar with this drill. We're going to work on fast feet. Ultimately, if you're standing still, you should be going fast on your feet, moving your feet up and down as quick as you can, staying on the balls of your feet. Then we're going to add in lots of different things. So we're going to add in left and right, and you've got to do your defensive slides to the left and to the right. Now, really important thing with your defensive slides, we'll get Chris to show here. You don't want, if Chris was sliding, you don't want to see his feet crossing over. You want to see their feet just slide in next to each other, and then they heels almost hit each other and you slide. You don't want to cross your feet over, it's not karaoke. We've got left and right, and we're going to add in a few extra things as well. So we're going to add charge. So when I do this, Chris is going to have to fall to the floor as if he's taking a charge. Now, really important, we'll do a quick demonstration for this. You can fall down nice and safely, you just need to bend down and slide onto your bum. So if I did charge, that's all you have to do. So it won't hurt, unless you're on like concrete, you can't slide. We've got a slide floor here. I didn't think about that. We're also going to do rebound, so if I point up to the sky, he's going to have to jump up, grab the rebound, the imaginary rebound. If we say backwards, you're going to have to zigzag backwards, so 2 slides each direction, zigzag backwards. If we do forwards, you have to sprint as if you're closing out a shot, hands up to stop your player shooting the ball. So we've got left and right, forwards and backwards, charge and rebound. The only other one is then fire, so when I shout fire, that's when you go straight into your fast feet. We're just going to go for about 30 seconds and then have a quick rest. This will absolutely kill your quads. You will be exhausted by the end of it, but that means you're doing it well. We'll start off with fire. When it gets fun. And he's got to do it, because I'm in charge. Fire. We're going to finish off with fast fire. I'm not going to let him stop until he's going as fast as he can. That was exhausting, and I was so mean there. I'm so sorry. Next drill we are going to work on is the T drill. So this is a really, really simple drill. You don't need cones. You can use water bottles or something just to set up a T, like the letter T. It's called the T drill. So all that's going to happen is you're going to start from this back cone. You have to sprint all the way up to the middle cone, similar to that closeout that we just did in fast feet, closing all the way out. Then you have to slide all the way over to the cone on the right, foot over the cone, or if you want you can touch the cone. Slide all the way over to the next cone, back to the middle, and then back pedal to the back. So it's quite short, you don't go for too long, but you have to go as fast as you can in that defensive position at all times. Next drill we are moving on to is the mirror drill. So here we've just got 2 squares set up. So this one you will need a partner. Each of us are going to be inside a square. We're going to take it in turns as who's going to lead and who's going to follow. So Chris will lead first. All he has to do is he's going to start in the middle, then he's going to slide to one of the 4 cones. So either going forwards or backwards to one of the cones. Whatever cone he goes to, I have to mirror that. So if he goes to this one, I need to come to this one as well. Once you've done that, you go back to the middle. And we're gonna go for about 30 seconds, just jumping between the different cones. Whatever he does, I have to copy him. Okay, next one we've got up is the zigzag drill. So we're going to show you a way you can do it without a partner, and then if you've got a partner as well. So primarily it's a defensive drill, but if you've got your partner, they can work a little bit on their offense as well. So here we've got 4 cones set out in a zigzag shape. You can add as many as you like. You can make it longer, you can make them a bit closer together. It's up to you. We're just doing this with the space we've got. We've got 4 cones set out in a zigzag. All you have to do is zigzagging between the cones in a defensive slide. So you're going to be going backwards, sliding, a couple slides around every single cone. We'll quickly show you if you have a ball. We'll show you, but obviously we'll still be keeping our 2 meters, so if you've got someone in your household, you can go a bit closer and have more active hands. But we'll just show you the general idea of if you've got 2 players. It just means that somebody has a ball when they're dribbling it, zigzags. They can do different moves at the cones as well, so you can do different crossovers once you get to the cones. Today you definitely need your water. It's very warm and it's hard work doing defense. Last drill we have for you today, we're just going to explain how you normally work it, and then we'll insert a clip from YouTube of how to actually do it, just because we're not able to keep our 2 meters distance for this one. Again, if you've got a partner at home, you can do this one a lot easier. Aim of the game, you've got 1 ball on the floor, you've got an offense and a defense. So the defensive person just has to stop the offense from touching the ball. So you want to get in a box-out position. So it's similar to your defensive position, nice and low. You've got your hands at your back, so you know where that player is, you know where your opponent is. So this is how roughly we set it up. As I say, normally we would then have a person who's trying to battle around this to try and tap that ball. You don't need to move it, you just want to tap it. And we'll go for, say, 30 seconds. You have to count how many taps that you get. For every tap that you get, your partner does a push-up. So if within the 30 seconds your partner touches it 10 times, you got 10 push-ups to do. And then swap over the offense and defense. So that's kind of roughly what would happen. Chris would just be moving around, boxing someone out, not letting them tap the ball. And if they do for each one, he has a push-up at the end of his 30 seconds.
Ready, go. 3, 2, 1, time. Great job, great job.
And there we have our defensive drills. So we've worked through all of those. The first drill was the fast feet drill. Easy, get mum or dad to stand in front of you, pointing in different directions, giving you different options to do. You can add your own extra little things into that if you want. We sometimes add pointing down, you've got to slap the floor and then jump back up into fast feet. You can add lots of different things as well. It is really hard work, but push yourself on that one. Then we had T drill, so working on closing the ball out as you come up to the front, then getting your slides in as well. So again, it's pretty like a game. If you close out the ball, you've stopped the shot, but then they take a dribble, you've got to be able to jump and react to then stop them off the dribble. Then we had our mirror drill, so that's quite good fun, having a partner, reacting to which different place you've got to go to. And our zigzag drill is just a really, really simple drill just to practice your defensive slides as well. And as I say, if you've got a partner, you can work on stealing the ball or slapping the ball, just putting them off, so it works on your offense as well, working on your crossovers under a little bit of pressure. And then our box out drill, that last one there, so do not let that person go anywhere near it. You've got to push them right back so that they don't touch the ball. It's trick shot time. So, there we go, that's today's trick shot. We're going to stand just about free throw line, and you've got to try and bounce the ball into the basket. Oh! defensive one. A few different drills in there that you can use, some with a partner, some without. It's always really, really good to practice your defense. To say defense will absolutely win you games. You don't need a lot of equipment either. It's really, really easy for you to practice this at home. So when we start back up again, you will be raring to go. Don't forget, stay safe, wash your hands, and keep balling.